Hey guys, it's me, the dude who is late to the party, and welcome. So for today I'm going to talk about a number of releases that I've missed over this year. Sometimes I don't get to cover everything that gets sent to me due to commitments with having a full job and all that jazz. And as you can probably tell, I've not been the most active on YouTube lately, so I do apologise. So I thought I'd go a little bit back and talk about 3 releases that I have missed and that you may or may not be interested in. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Okay, so let's start off with Chapel Floods, a 3-piece stoner band hailing from Rotherham. They brought out an EP which contained re-recorded versions of a couple of the songs from the demo EP they brought out a while back. I even mentioned talking about this in a previous video. I know I talk about stoner fatigue like it's an actual thing, but you just gotta get past it. Definitely on the quirkiest side of it, with influences ranging from Big Business, Melvins and Under, to name a few. Not only that, they have hints of grunge on songs like Time Servers. Definitely standout song for me on this EP is We're All Happy. The riff on the song sounds very old school and the vocals are very Melvins-esque. Plus Crooked Noose, a close second to the standouts on this EP, has a great lead at the start. Let's play a couple of clips from both songs. Speaking of the riffs on the EP, I think they are absolutely top shelf and they give the songs, for a lack of a better word, some pizzazz. It's definitely slow pace, which may put some people off, but I do think you should give it a whirl, and I think there's 4 solid songs that show a band with some great potential. And to finish off, I really think APF Records should sign them. Okay, now on to Bigstrut. I couldn't find much about these guys apart from the promo that was sent to me, but Bigstrut are a 2-piece noise rock band from Los Angeles, taking inspiration from bands like Jesus Lizard and Unsane. So the debut album came all the way out on the 30th of August through Malevolent Sound. It's definitely on the heavier side of the noise spectrum, with low-end growls and snarly screams from Nick Turner, and musically it's an assault as you're just bombarded with riff after riff, chaotic leads and just general all-round noise. While a bit sludgy in its approach, it definitely feels a bit more fast-paced than that, having a lot of energy on the songs, which I think is aided by the relentless drumming. As much as I like the raw sound of the record, it definitely is a bit rough around the edges, which is, to be honest, to be expected, and it's only a minor complaint. My standout songs on this album are Suicide, which breaks up the status quo of the album, and there is Liberate, just for its energy. To me, it is always the band with only 2 members that make the most noise, and Bigstrut are no exception to this. Their debut album is a strong effort, and if you're into raw sounding chaotic heaviness, I think you should give these guys a go. So, last but not least is Silverburn with their album Self-Induced Transcendental Annihilation. This is a solo project of James Jim Bob Isaac, who you might have known from Taint and Hark. Rest in peace, Hark. Yeah, so basically this was a response to all the shit that happened during like the COVID lockdowns and stuff. But to describe their sound, it would be sludge and hardcore, similar to bands like Mutoid Man, Black Tusk and Cancer Bats, to name a few. The main thing and the most important part of any album, in my opinion, is the riffs, and this album definitely delivers on that front. They've got it in spades, and it's also got the leads, the chugs and the breakdowns. I can honestly say from listening to this album, I did not feel bored one bit. And it brings a lot of brawn into the mix, and however, there's moments where the riffs get a little bit out there, and it's done in a way to make it more interesting. It's not hugely technical in a way, it's just made more interesting, as I just said. Vocals are deep and guttural sounding, but they also have a hint of melody towards it without overly being clean. The one thing that this album does really well, however, is its consistency. There was not one song that felt dull or dragged out, and there wasn't any song that felt out of place. Even with the song Etheric Crush, which is nearly 7 minutes long, I didn't feel that was a chore to listen to, because I've, got a really shit attention span, so sometimes it's a struggle, but this didn't. So, with that being consistent, it was hard to pick out a standout song for this album, so I'm just going to say the whole album stood out for me. But to know what I'm really bambling on about, I'm just going to play a little bit of Etheric Crush for you, so yeah. Pew! So, that was me being late to the party yet again. Have you checked out any artists I've been talking about? Please let me know what you thought about them down below in the comment section. Like always, if you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. It really helps out. I'm also going to be including links to my socials. I'm on Instagram and Facebook, so I'll be including links in the description section should you wish to give me a like and a follow. Also, I'm going to just quickly mention that I'm on Buy Me a Coffee, so if you feel like donating some money towards the cause, feel free to do so. I'm not asking for much, I'm just asking for some chump change for the chump here. And that is it from me. I've been the dude who talks. You guys are always fucking awesome. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you soon.